Will May be the month of Stellar Lumens XLM? Guys, that is the question that we are basically going to answer in today's video. We are going to have a look at Stellar against US dollar. I'm going to talk about this specific pattern. We are going to have a look at a lot of different Stellar charts, and we're even going to go over the key dates of things that are happening with Stellar in the month May. So let's jump straight into it. And first of all, guys, I'm going to explain why Stellar caught my attention. First of all, Stellar has seen already a very big rally from roughly 8 to 9 cents all the way up to 60 cents. This was an extreme strong rally, and that went along with XRP. XRP also had a very strong rally, and the narrative was the ISO 222 tokens. But what we are seeing right now is really interesting, guys, because if we have a look at Stellar against XRP, and this is for me a very interesting chart, this is what really caught my attention. When we have a look at Stellar against XRP, you can see that we are at a massive support level right now. And the last time we touched the support level, we had a massive rally, not against US dollars also, of course, but against XRP. This one, the last time, had a rally of over 1000%. You can already imagine, guys, if the markets is going down, if the XRP is going down, then XLM will also go down. So this move to the upside only happens when the whole crypto market is bullish and when XRP also is going up or had a massive rally and is correcting a little bit. So maybe some profits of XRP are flowing into XLM. That's how you can basically how do you explain what happened here. So we can actually, if we want, of course, we can actually overlay the XRP price right here, but we do need an XRP chart that actually has all the historical data. And this completely illustrates my point that I'm trying to make right here, guys, because the moment XLM is going up against XRP, XRP is pumping too. So you can imagine, guys, the value of XLM during these times is a very good investment. So this is something that I wanted to share. This is the first chart that really caught my interest. XLM against XRP looks very bullish. The previous time we actually touched this level, and that's interesting, was also in April, May. Right now we are in April, May as well. We had the last time we touched these levels in April, May 2017, we had a bounce. From this level, we had a retest around August. Guys, this fits so completely with the scenarios that I'm watching in the chart. And then in August, we just had into December, into late of this year, we had a massive rally on XLM. Therefore, this chart looks very good. But let's just go first to the US dollar chart again. So does the US dollar chart look good too? Well, I gotta be honest, guys, it looks okay. Definitely looks okay. We have right here a low, we have a high low right here with a kind of like a W formation. That means that if we can creep back up to the resistance and break the resistance, we actually have quite a big target. So let's just take the conservative target, which is the width the top of the W and the bottom of the W. You can of course take this one as well, but we are taking this one because let's just be a little bit conservative, and then we can see that the target would be then at roughly $5 per XLM. That would be the target of this formation. And I also find another one. What we can do is something like this, because maybe we are trading in a bigger channel. It kind of does look like that these levels are being respected. So maybe if we break out, the first target will be, or the final target will be right here, which will be at $3. Still, guys, that is a pretty big increase from the levels that we are right now. That is roughly a 1000% increase. So the US dollar chart also tells us that this could be setting up as a bullish chart. It looks pretty good actually, guys, even though if we would come back all the way down right here and finish this pattern, it is still an ascending triangle with a horizontal resistance and an uptrending support. And normally, guys, with these patterns, the chances of breaking the horizontal resistance or support, in this case it is horizontal resistance, is always more likely to break the horizontal side of the formation. Important to know. And we even entered this formation from an uptrend, which increases that likelihood even more. So again, guys, quite positive on XLM. Then when we have a look, and it is just getting better and better, guys, when we have a look at XLM against US dollar, against Bitcoin, sorry, then we can just see like we have this falling wedge formation. Nice strength, breakout, retracement, former resistance right now is hopefully holding as support. I think this can just continue to go up. The target is the top of the wedge. That would be a extreme increase, an increase of 1900% against Bitcoin, guys. And now comes one of the most important questions, I personally think, because we know that the chart against XRP, XLM is looking pretty good, right? But we have Ethereum too, and Ethereum didn't have the rally yet, but Ethereum, I believe, guys, will get its rally too. So how does XLM look against Ethereum? And this is a little bit in limbo. So I'm going to explain what we are seeing right here. We have similar as with Bitcoin. We have a falling wedge formation, right? We broke the falling wedge to the upside, had already quite a pump, right? And the top of the wedge has not been reached, which is the target, which is still quite a way to go from the levels that we are right now. But yeah, we could also see a correction first in this one, because if we bring out the momentum indicators, you get this big bearish divergence. This might be a signal, guys, that Ethereum is going to rally. Therefore, the value of Ethereum is going to increase against the value against XLM. I hope you can still understand what I'm trying to explain right here. So this chart will go down. So when this chart goes down, XLM and Ethereum can both go up in US dollar terms, but this chart just shows that Ethereum will grow faster, bigger than XLM. And that is basically what I'm seeing right here. So this is the only chart that basically tells me like maybe it's good to have some funds in Ethereum when looking at this chart compared to XLM. But just looking at the other charts, look at XRP, look at Bitcoin, look at US dollar terms, I definitely think XLM is a very good investment to make. It's just looking pretty strong overall in the grand scheme of things, right? In the shorter term time frame, a lot of things can happen. So can May be the month of XLM? I definitely think it is possible. There are a couple of things happening, key events in May in 2025. The first one is the Stellar Development Foundation will host a virtual review on May 7th. I don't know if this is going to be maybe they are going to make some announcements. It's possible. Consensus is, I think, more popular. That's the 14th of May. Stellar is a sponsor of Consensus 2025, a major blockchain conference taking place in Toronto. What we often see, guys, this was also in the Netherlands when there was a Solana conference, like right before the conference, Solana went actually into pump mode. Again, this is not guarantees, but it's just interesting. And there's another Some Digital Money Summit in the 20th of May, where there might be some announcements. Who knows? This is just pure speculation, but speculation is our job in this case. And the charts, these are the ones that are talking. The charts are speaking, and the charts have spoken that they all look actually pretty good, except the one for Ethereum. It looks like this might get a drop, and that makes me think maybe we are going to see some Ethereum months or some Ethereum season pretty soon, guys. I personally believe so. This Ethereum, if we think of it as a ball, it has been kept on the water for so long during this bull market. It has just been falling down and people have lost complete hope on Ethereum. but that might be the moment that we've actually already reached the climax of the pendulum swing, and that Ethereum will reverse back to its true value or shoot above its true value, which I think personally Ethereum right now is pretty undervalued. Guys, that was it for XLM. Do you think that XLM will pump in the month of May? Let me know in the comment section down below. And let me know what you think about all these charts. I think they're all looking pretty good, guys. Okay, guys, that was it for today's video. Drop a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you are new. And I wish to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye-bye.